Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Shannon. I am a mom of 8 children whom we homeschool, and today I wanted to share with you what we used for a unit study that we just finished about bears. I did this unit study with my 10-year-old, 7-year-old, 6-year-old, 5-year-old, and then my 3-year-old and my 2-year-old listened in when they felt like it. So we started with Before 5 in a Row manual, and I just started using that and decided we would read Blueberries for Sal. So Before 5 in a Row is actually geared towards children that are 2 to 4 years of age. So I knew I would have to add quite a bit to it to make it work for my older kids, but that's what I had at the time, and I was waiting for the 5 in a Row manuals to come so I could use those. So we started with Blueberries for Sal was the first book that we read, and as we read this, the kids were very interested in the bears, much more than reading Blueberry for Sal again. So I had made this plan here for Blueberries for Sal. I printed off this sheet from the Facebook group. They had a download there in the Before 5 in a Row. So I don't know if you can see that. And I started with my plans on there. The first day we read Blueberries for Sal, and I made blue Play-Doh. And we did some math with the blue Play-Doh, making our own blueberries and adding and subtracting and going along with the story. We also ate blueberries for a snack because we had some that we had just got. The next day, we talked about the different animals in the book, and then we did some pictures that I had printed off online. I had some pictures of bears. I also had a picture of a bear that had Blueberries for Sal printed underneath it that the little girls were able to copy to practice their handwriting. We read the second day this book, Bear Snores On. This is a fun book that I just got at the thrift store, and I enjoy these bear books by Karma Wilson and Jane Chapman. I think they are fun and went along with our bears. So we read this book the second day. We also read out of this book, Marvels of Creation by Buddy and Kay Davis. This book comes from Master Books. And the part that we read was about the grizzly bear. Let me find it. So they've got a little spread about a grizzly, so we read that page on the second day. And then my 10-year-old also read on his own out of this book. This is a Hammonds Nature Atlas of America. I bought it at the thrift store for $3, I think. And it has got all sorts of animals inside of here. It was a really cool book to find, but as you can see, they've got picture, drawing of the animals, and then information about the animals on the side. So we found for him, this is the one of the pages, he read about the black bear, and somewhere in here also there is a grizzly bear. So he read out the black bear and the grizzly bear. And then he picked 3 sentences out of this book of what he read to do his copy work on. So I like to use what they're reading to do their copy work. So the next day, we actually started a lap book. I got this lap book off of homeschoolshare.com, I believe. It's a Bears lap book by Molly Bolter. And my 2 oldest children did this lap book. They chose to do, one of them, my 7-year-old, this is my 7-year-old's, and this is my 10-year-old's. And the 7-year-old chose to do his more about polar bears because I knew we wouldn't fit everything in there. So he did a few things on polar bears. Wrote about, color the map of where they live. Their bear anatomy, labeled it. And so most of our reading that we did was about polar bears and grizzly bears. My 10-year-old chose to do brown bears, not necessarily grizzly bears, but brown bears. And so he's got his stuff in here that he decided to put in. And they enjoy doing these. I don't know if we will do them again or if we'll just do more notebooking pages. Maybe if we get tired of notebooking, we'll throw another lap book in there, because they did enjoy it, but it is a lot of work for me to find it all and have them get it all cut out and everything. But it was fun for what we did with it. We also watched a couple of documentaries on YouTube about Alaskan bears. Kodiak bears and just Alaskan brown bears were two of the documentaries that we watched. We watched one about Teddy Roosevelt and the teddy bear to get a little bit of history in there, and discussed that and where the name of the teddy bear came from. And then another thing that we read through was this book, The World of Animals. This is also a from Master Books. And we got this as part of our My Father's World curriculum from last year for our science. Alright, so in the World of Animals book, we looked at this page on bears, raccoons, and pandas. And we mainly just read about the bears and talked about it. And then we also used the Draw Right Now books. I just got the whole set, and so one of them, this one, we used to draw pictures of panda bears, or not panda bears, polar bears. And I have a couple of pictures here of polar bears from my 6-year-old. This is one that she did. And then this one, I actually got these printables off online from, it says barkercreek.com. I can't remember exactly what blog they were on, but and they have a spot to draw the picture, and then they also have the sentences that are in the book. They have them printed so that the younger kids can trace them, or they have excuse me, these lines blank so that the older kids can do their copy work to copy the words exactly. So I thought those were kind of neat. So this one's for my 6-year-old. She added a butterfly and some stickers on there too. So a few other books that we had in our own library that we read were this Burr book. It's a book about polar animals. We looked up the polar bear, read about polar bears. We also read The Magic School Bus Arctic Adventure. We read Jamberry. And this is a book from the library called The Polar Bear. It's a pretty fun book. It just has really nice pictures in it, drawings, but it basically just states facts about the polar bear, but it was still enjoyable for everyone to read. We enjoyed this one. And then we also read these two that I thought were cute. We read Polar Bear, What Do You Hear? From Eric Carle. And then we also read Baby Bear, What Do You See? So those were just two fun ones that I found. Oh, I believe that was it for our bear study. I think the kids all really enjoyed it, and they like animals and learning about them, so that was kind of a fun change of curriculum for us. We have not done that before. I have not done that before, but I enjoy planning it out, and I hope that this was helpful for you to see the books that we used and just kind of see the things that we did. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching today, and please give me a thumbs up if you liked my video and subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time. Bye.